So we are here at the seminar in Holland, and I know the Dutch are always very secretive people, so we have only a few chosen people here at the seminar who have been sent by their CoRe groups to get the latest news and then bring it back to to the group. And I have one person here. Maybe you can say what basically what you do in the group, and also you told me in the break you have what 1,500 patients. Yes, 1,500 patients. And what are, maybe you can tell me one or the other story about what you had, what experience you had with CoRe. Maybe about the group first. What you do in the group when you meet once a month. You said, no?
Since 2 years, we have a group of 8 people, very different specialties. A few general practitioners, acupuncturists, physiotherapists, and what we do is we see each other once a month to discuss things about CoRe. We all work with CoRe, and we do that now since 2 years. And we noticed that in the group there is a growing process. The first year we were always busy with how to do things and how to use the CoRe, and now we are getting. We talk a lot more about the results we are having, and the way we can go further. And most of the people work since 3, 4, or 5 years with CoRe already. I started myself with the 4.0 and 4.5, and since a year the 5.0, and I have now in the 5.0, so about 1,500 patients.
All in your database, basically. Yes. Imagine I'm so happy it works. You see, I went once now in Brazil to a clinic, and they had to reinstall or bring their system to another computer, and it took 1.5 hours even to reinstall because they had 6,000 clients on their CoRe system. So it works. So that's a good thing.
And I do about 30 analyses a day. And in the first time I have an own tray with all homeopathic remedies. Basic, I'm a homeopathic doctor, and I used in the first things always that tray, and gave the top 1 or 2 remedies, and that worked. But since the 5.0, I used the module selection, and then the screens, and then the top 3 or 4 points I just give as information, and that's going quite good. And since the last half year, I don't discuss things anymore with my patients. I just give them the information, and I see that I get better results. So you give them to them as the communication, or like maybe as some imprint. And sometimes I give some granules. Yes, and this is what I taught also here on the weekend. It's so simple. You do the module selection, you run it, you take the first 2, 3 screens, and you take the first 2 results in every screen, and then you communicate it, and you maybe inform some globules or some water alcohol mixture, and that's it. It's as simple as this. And it's nice that you say, give this feedback. And also, where do you think you see the best results in what kind of diseases? Is there any pattern you see? No. Exactly what I also see. Every disease can come from 100 different reasons, and so disease names don't say anything. That's my experience also.
Thank you. And here is somebody else. I had just lunch with Anne. See?
I have to go.
Yeah. See? And you told me that you had also a nice story, and you have the system like since 3 years or so, and but every night you say until 12 or so, or many times you spend hours yourself, and even now it started that you even took it for the holidays, and there was a nice story you told me in the lunch. Maybe you can repeat.
Yes. Well, I was invited on a holiday, and one of the friends who I was with had a problem in her room of kind of ants who were falling down the roof.
The termites, kind
termites,
of.
Yes. I thought it was ants, but it was termites. And I met a person a firm who they asked outside to destroy them chemically. And the person was disappointed because it will take, they could only do it when we were, of course, away. Huh? So I asked if I may try to take them away. I take a picture of the room. I make a short scan with the picture. I make some drops. I measure, because I work with a leggerantenne, the middle of the room, where I first found that the same organs you can measure on the middle were the same effect as a resonance of the
so organs that you use from the CoRe, or with this?
I always measure the liver, the pancreas, the stomach.
Even so, it's about a house, yeah.
Yes, but
so that's interesting.
Yes.
You see, everything has an organ and a pancreas and a liver, a house and a company as well.
Yes.
So it's yes.
Interesting. But it's interesting that I had the experience that you find the same problems in the middle of the house of the person who is living in the room. Because the person has diabetes, and I found the same problems in the middle. And okay, I make drops, I put them in one corner, another corner, and I measure with my antenna that the negative vibration became better. So I sent it out, and it was amazing that after one day, instead of 200 from these animals on the ground, there were only 8. So, and I continue, and after 3 days, 4 days, they were all gone.
Very good. And basically what you do, you make...
And still gone.
Yes, you make a scan with the CoRe, make them inform drops, and then you even test the drops with like this radionic process, with this Lecher antenna. Yes,
yeah.
That's how you work. And you can reconfirm anything you make with CoRe with any radionic technique or kinesiology. That's a way to get the feedback. Very, very good. Okay, thank you, Anne.